Welcome back to Ignited Mercy. Today we're going to be looking at entry 1628. Before I read this entry, I have a question for you. Do you have somebody in your life that just annoys you? Do you have somebody in your life that, it can be a little funny and say, oh, that person just drives me nuts, or this person and I don't get along very well. Or maybe you really have somebody that makes you suffer. Somebody that is responsible for you losing your cool and maybe even feeling like you are away from God. I have people like that in my life, and every time I think of it, I'm saying, that person's not going to go to hell. I'm going to go to hell because I'm the one who has difficulty loving this person. So believe it or not, this happened to our friend Faustina as well. So let's look at this conversation. During Holy Mass, I saw Jesus stretched out on the cross, and he said to me, "My pupil, have great love for those who cause you suffering. Do good to those who hate you." I answered, says Faustina, "Oh, my master, you see very well that I feel no love for them, and that troubles me." Can you imagine? I'm not alone in having somebody in my life that I know is either gonna take me to heaven or send me the other way, because it's such a challenge. And not just one person, but I can count them on my fingers. And do you have them? Faustina had these kind of people in her life, and Jesus said, love them. She said, Jesus, you know I don't love them. And that makes me so sad because I know it hurts you, right? And this is what Jesus answers. Let's listen. He says, Jesus answered, "It is not always within your power to control your feelings. You will recognize that you have love if, after having experienced annoyance and contradiction, you do not lose your peace, but pray for those who have made you suffer and wish them well." So here's Jesus giving us a super attainable definition of love. So Jesus is saying, you cannot always control your feelings. You can have butterflies in your belly and feel all like rosy and warm when you see somebody you have a hard time standing. And we are Christians, and we are all called to love each other like we love ourselves and love each other like God loves us. But we fall short. I fall short all the time. And it gives me so much encouragement and so much hope to know that I don't have to have that feeling of love, or that feeling that I identify with love, to think that I'm loving or not loving somebody who challenges me. But what I need to do is keep my cool. Like Jesus said, he says, after having experienced annoyance and contradiction, you do not lose your peace. Don't go home and speak about it nonstop. Don't go home and not able to sleep, not able to function, not able to eat because you're so infuriated, right? It takes control over you. So Jesus says, don't do that. Keep your peace. The first step towards loving our enemies is keeping our peace, keeping his blessings, keeping our connection with Jesus open, active, and being aware of it. Number 2, pray for them. Pray for them that they find peace as well. Pray for them that they also find happiness and fulfillment in whatever it is that they are doing, right? So the situation can maybe get a little easier. And finally, Jesus says, for those who have made you suffer, wish them well. That includes not cursing, not giving them a piece of your mind, right? Not dirtying their name or speaking about them behind their back. That means wishing them well. I wish you well. I wish you health. I wish that your dreams will come true if they're aligned with the will of God. I wish you to be happy, and I pray that you are full of peace and happy. That's what Jesus says means to love our enemies. So now that we have this information, what are you going to do about that person that annoys you so much? I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave you with that reflection. I'll see you here again Saturday. Take care.